because he heads towards the flat first. Oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Let's go, no, 66.
Mike, 57. Come off the ball,
On first down, Brady. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey, 66.
Check three.
Protein spill. Hey, orbit.
Motion. Bump.
Check it.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
1250.
That's mine.
Hey, Alabama.
To throw again. Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check me out. You go where? You got that.
Smooth.
Motion. Bump.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And a dump off to White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Here we go. Sponge. No. Check.
1250.
First down, here's White. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
57. Let's go, Heavy. What you got, Heavy?
72. Go.
Here we go. Shift. 57. Mike, 57.
So don't say nothing.
From the 17, Brady. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, and it's 3rd down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
Kill. Turn up.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Our first carry now for Jordan Howard. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Getting the 40 on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
It's 3. Eagles nothing.
Here we go. 54 miles. Hey, defense, let's go.
From the 22, Wentz. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
57.
So after the INT, it's Brady. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, high 7.
Brady going to throw. Caught by Sanu. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Check it, reload. Football.
On first down, White, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
On
2nd and 7, Brady. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Check it back.
They'll run. This is White. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead grows to 10-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. It's a big-time run by Jordan Howard. 57 yards on the ground. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 18-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw is Brady. Flushed out right. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Wait, set. Wait, 20.
You gonna get this, bro?
Check it. You think, hey, wahoo.
You think you gonna get this?
49, check 49, check 49.
From the gun, Brady goes underneath here to White. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Wait, set. Wait,
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. 53, Linda. Hey, zoo. Rim.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Check. Showing it. Rim.
Brady gives this to White, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Fletcher Cox with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Gostkowski's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Sunday.
Now wins. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Here we go. 280. 54. All day,
Throwing on first is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
This pass complete. Wentz to Ertz. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to...
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
We got to step it up.
Brady now on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Edelman. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, check it.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. It's complete. James White. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Motion, I got one. Hey, box truck. Mark 50. They gonna need some therapy. Regular.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Good coverage there holds them to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Kill. General West.
He's crashing.
Jordy.
Check.
Now Howard. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They go with Howard again. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Waiting.
Check right 54. Right 54. You must be true. Check safety. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Wide. Get wide.
Down the man inside.
He's coming. Double up.
Please find 7.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Aguilar has it. The end result, 21 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Wentz now on 1st down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Running with Howard. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this.
Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's doing the covering? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Check 43. Rush in.
Riley, 64, weak. Go Bandit.
No. Me.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Say.
from the gun. Brady caught by the tight end Watson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check 26, check 20. Regular. Motion. Like 50.
Now Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Watch the screen. Mike's 50. Sugar.
Now Brady again. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's got Sanu. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. And this one brought in by Sanu. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Check. 80 weapons.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Wait, set. 29. Alpha. 6-man. Ozzy. Hey, 66.
Going right side is White. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. Watch the run. Alert. That's big shot. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Wait, 28.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. You've got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. So that'll back them up 5.
Wait, set. Ready?
50 seconds to mine.
Come on. Ozzy.
50 seconds to mine. 50 seconds to mine. Hey, here we go.
Second.
To throw is Brady. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Wait, set.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's 57 seconds, run.
What's the run? They're running. Alabama.
Back to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Sets up 4th down.
So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler Gostkowski. 2 for 2 tonight. This will be for the win. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, befitting a tight game like this, it all came down to the wire. But in the end, the field goal to win, it goes begging.
Oh, man, that is a tough way to lose a football game. You put yourself in position, and you give yourself a chance, but it's just not meant to be.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And, of course, this win, a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.